Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I'm a mama free sharing my motherhood journey with you. How have you all been? It's been a minute since I shot an in my opinion video, so I'm excited obviously to do this one today. Please let me know how you're doing in the comment section and where you're watching from. Anyway, guys, today I will be doing another episode of In My Opinion, like I've already said. Let's just go straight into the thing. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Okay, the first one says, please help me ask fellow mothers if anyone experienced severe one-sided headache during pregnancy. Mine wakes me up every day now. I'm even scared of sleeping at night. I'm currently about 37 weeks and this has been going on for over a week. Please help me. Wow. Okay, I can completely relate to headaches during pregnancy. Those are one of the things that always makes me know I am pregnant. I have those serious headaches for at least the first 4 months, and then after by the fifth month, the headaches calm down and I don't feel them anymore. What I used to do was just drink a lot of water, and one of the things I used to do was always sleep. But you say yours wakes you up in the night when you're sleeping, so I really don't know. I feel like seeing the doctor is the best thing, but what I generally used to do with those headaches, because I hated it, it made me feel so frustrated. I felt so frustrated with those headaches, guys. I just wanted to sleep. So majority of the time I would be sleeping, not because I am sleepy like these pregnant women who are always sleeping. I was sleeping because I just did not want to feel the headache anymore, and the only way for me not to feel the headache was to drink lots of water and sleep. That's what helped me. I don't know if you've tried drinking water, but maybe you should try that. Maybe it's going to be helpful. If it really doesn't, I feel it's okay for you to go and see a doctor, because some of these things, pregnancy is very delicate for you to just be feeling something and then you don't ask. It might be something serious and you really don't know. The next one says, good evening. Please, I need to ask other mothers how to care for a newborn umbilical cord. Which product is best to use between Spirit and Chloroxy gel? How long does it take for the cord to detach from the navel? Okay, guys, I don't know. I feel like I should do a dedicated video warning pregnant women to go to the hospital. Like, I don't understand. Reading this got me really worried. Like, wait, oh, where did you give birth? Because normally I know maybe it's in Cameroon, but in hospitals here where you give birth, there are certain things that are standard in your basket when you're going back home, like in your medical cabinet. That there are certain drugs. There's this drug, I've forgotten the name, but it's kind of red. They always rub it on the baby's umbilical cord till it falls off. That is something that they always ask you to buy as you're going home. So when somebody is here saying between spirits and, I'm just like, where did you give birth? Was it a home delivery? Like, did you give birth in the house? Or what is going on here? I really don't know. I feel like we don't take doctors seriously. We're bringing everything to social media. It's not everything you bring to social media. Why not ask a doctor? If you're still in the hospital, ask the doctor. If they have not given you, ask the doctor what is best. Why are you coming online to ask people about medications, guys? People have died. I have people close to me who have died because they took wrong medication. So anything that comes to sickness and all that, no. I even have my brother-in-law. I have two brother-in-laws who are doctors. But guess what? My brother-in-law would not prescribe anything to me without me consulting. If I just say, oh, I'm just having body pains and all that, he can tell me, okay, take this. But if I'm telling him like, oh, I feel like I'm sick of malaria, my this is paining, my that, he'll tell you to go to a hospital. He will not give you drugs like that. So imagine that's a doctor telling you to go to the hospital. Then imagine now some lay people, some of us, what we just use for our kids. You just want us to come and start telling you, oh, you can use this, oh, you can. We have to be really, really careful, because these things have killed people. There are certain things that I understand, for example, right? When people are coming online to look for solutions, but certain things, I don't feel like it's okay. I don't feel like it's okay. We have to learn to trust our medical personnel more, because you cannot tell me that if they tell you social media or medical personnel, you prefer to trust social media to medical personnel. I don't know where we're going to, but yeah, like I said, in our hospitals, that is what they generally use. Those how they call it, that thing they always give women, it's inside when they're giving your medications to go back home, they always add it there. And you also ask, how long does it take for the umbilical cord to fall? It just depends on the child. For my kids, I think Caden's made like 1 week. Monique and Marian, they were like 3 days, 4 days, the thing fell off. Yes, so that is it. Please, we should learn to trust medical personnel. Stop giving personal consultation or whatever thing you're doing there. It's not funny. The next question is, hello ma, thank you for all you do. Okay, I'm about to wean my 13-month-old baby boy, and the fear of this boob sagging to the core has just been gripping me. Okay, I'm a young girl, please, at the beginning of my marriage, and saggy boobs can't be the new me. Okay. My husband doesn't complain, but I don't even feel confident being bare-chested around him. I'm always covering up. I can't continue this way. Please, for remedies of saggy boobs. Okay, like my mom will always say, what goes up must come down. Even those people who don't breastfeed will have saggy boobs. For me, I've said here, treatment or remedy saggy boobs is shea butter, rubbing it, and always putting on firm bras morning and evening. Okay, there's these new bras that I got from Shein. Oh my god, they're so comfortable. It's not bra iron. It's this seamless bras. They're really good. You sleep with them, you don't feel like you're sleeping with anything. So I can suggest you sleep with that. Put shea butter on the boobs and all that. But if your husband is not complaining, like, giving birth to a whole human is a lot. I feel like sometimes we undermine it, or we underestimate it. It is a lot. It is. Give yourself some grace. You are still beautiful. Thank God your husband isn't complaining, because when I was reading it and going, I was like, oh, maybe you're going to say your husband is complaining and this and that. Your husband is not complaining. It's just to embrace your new self. We have to learn how to embrace change. I will tell you guys, I've said it here, one of my greatest insecurities as well is my saggy boobs. But what I could do was just try to put my shea butter on it, and it's looking better than it was before. But I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Obviously, people are different. People see things differently. For me, it's really not that big of a deal. But if you see it's really bothering you, you want to do what I said. Just use the shea butter, rub the shea, when you take a bath, rub the shea butter on it, and then you wear a firm bra. When you want to sleep, you take a bath, you rub the shea butter on it, you wear a firm bra, and you thank me later. My boobies were really... sleepers, as I always call them. But after doing that, the boobies, they are not as full as it was before, but it was wrinkled, like really wrinkled, guys. I'm being very graphic, but I'm sure you can understand. It was wrinkled, but since I've been doing the shea butter thingy, it's no longer wrinkled. So at least for that, I'm happy. You can just do this, but for me, I'll tell you to just embrace it. That's just your first shower. You're going to have the second one, you're going to have the third one. Those boobs are going to sag. Even though there are certain people, I have friends of mine who have had babies and their boobs stayed the same. There are some people like that. But if you're already saying the boobs have sagged, it means it's definitely not the same. I feel like it's something that with time as well, you're going to get over it and get more comfortable. Okay, please, I need advice from others who have been through this stage and how they overcame it. I am a wife and first-time mom, 28 years of age, and my daughter is 1 year, 1 month old. I decided to wean her from breastfeeding because I will be returning to school ending of this month. I defer my master's program for a year due to delivery, and also to have enough time to take care of my baby. A month ago, I was diagnosed with chronic ulcer and was placed on medication. This is also part of why I want to stop breastfeeding her. As I type, I am currently on admission in the hospital. I was rushed to the hospital late yesterday night after collapsing due to severe chest pain. So this made my baby to be taken away from me by my parents so as to rest and get the needed care. The issue now is I requested to see her in the afternoon today, which they brought her, but I was strictly instructed not to give her breast again since I have been meaning to stop breastfeeding her. I didn't breastfeed her and she did not bother. She was still her happy self and playing. But all I feel is pity for her and guilty conscience. She has been taken back home, but I can't seem to stop feeling bad and crying. I feel terrible and I feel I'm a bad mother for stopping. Oh my god, the English. I am feeling like a bad mother because I stopped to breastfeed her at this age. Note, she eats well, I mean all kinds of food, and she has also started walking very well. Please, is the way I'm feeling normal? Am I overreacting? Am I naturally an emotional person? Mothers, please, I need encouragement. Sorry for the long write-up. First of all, mom guilt is real. This is just, if you feel you are feeling bad now, it's just the beginning. As a mom, mom guilt is real. We feel it a lot of times, and sometimes we're like, oh, I'm just being emotional. Oh, but that's what you're feeling is definitely mom guilt. And that is totally a thing that most of the time we like to just play it off like, no, it's no big deal. It's a big deal. Mom guilt is a huge thing. And I feel like that's what you're feeling right now, just the mom guilt. But you'll be fine. You breastfeeding a child to 13 months, that's 1 year, 1 month. That is a lot. You should be proud of yourself. It's okay. As moms, we'll always have those times that we'll feel like, oh, I would have done better. Am I being a good mom? Am I being my best? We always have those times. You feel like, no, maybe it's because now the baby is still young, but as you grow up, we as moms always have those times that we'll stop and feel like, am I doing my best right now? My youngest is 5 years old, but sometimes when I think of looking for work, for example, I start feeling like, oh, am I going to be enough in this child's life? Am I going to be in this child's life as I want it? Am I being a good mom? Sometimes I just sit, and when I'm too tired to help them with homework, for example, I start feeling guilty like, am I really a good mom? Why can I not just help these children with their homework? Why can I not just do this for my kids? Like, mom guilt is a thing. It's normal. You're not being too emotional, and yeah, you're going to be fine. I just feel like when you feel that way, you should just remind yourself of all the good and wonderful things you do for your child, and you're going to feel a lot more better. Maybe for me, I cannot relate to feeling bad about stopping. No, how can I say that? How can I say that? Okay, for Caden, because he took it really well. When I weaned him 6 months sharp, as in I cut completely. I was good. Like, I did not feel bad because I feel like maybe it's because he did not really cry or make a fuss about it. But for Monica and Myra, I can tell you guys, I started trying to wean them at 6 months like Caden, but I ended up weaning them completely at 13 months, 12 months, because I would feel so bad, right? I would feel so bad when they would cry because they were really into the boob. Maybe for Caden, it wasn't a big deal for him because he wasn't really into the boob. But for Monica and Myra, they really like to suck. Me trying to cut them off the boob was not easy. I kept going back and feeling bad. When the baby would cry and cry, I'll still remove the boob and give, just because I was feeling that way. But it's a normal feeling that comes from mom. You're not being too emotional. You're not being anything. It's just normal. That's one way moms really do feel. And then let me take the last one for today, and we can round up this video. Please, is it bad to completely stop breastfeeding at 6 months? Any implications, please? I did exclusive breast milk for 6 months, and immediately after the 6 months, I stopped giving my kid the boob. See, guys, this is just what I was talking about with Caden, right? Breastfeeding, no, I don't think there's any after effect or anything bad about it. If you can succeed to breastfeed your kid 6 months, exclusive breast milk, I feel like you've already done a lot, because some people don't even succeed to breastfeed their kid 2 months, 1 month exclusive. No, some people cannot. So for you to have done exclusive 6 months, you did it. Like I said, for all my kids, I did exclusive breast milk, which I see the results every day. My kids don't fall sick easily, and I feel like it's because of that. Because I read in places that when you do exclusive breast milk for 6 months, it builds the child's immune system, and I feel like that's what has been working for my kids all this time. For Caden, I stopped breastfeeding him, and there was no effect. There's no bad effect, I don't think, that I've heard of when you stop breastfeeding your kid early. Anyway, guys, you know how this kind of videos will come and give your own answers or your own thoughts in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you. Let's talk more in the comment section. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please, if you have watched and reached this point, thank you so much. I love you. Please do not forget to click on that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching this one, and I am going to see you on my next one. Love you guys. Bye.